Hey folks, just a friendly reminder that all shows on the Madness Comic Network are produced by their individual hosts and in no way reflect the opinions of the network as a whole.
The future. The final frontier. It has never been so uncertain as now. AI, VR, haptic wear, nanotechnology, mass destruction with a remote click. Now we are finally seeing the true potential and dangers of an ever-connected and overly policed hyper-technological world. Have we finally become the architect of our own demise? Is there still hope? Welcome to the future. Welcome to Punk Droid.
I like these calm little moments before the storm.
Money comes big, yeah. It's not small, no.
Kiss my entire.
Oh, my darling, not 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
Your coffee, sir.
Thanks, beautiful.
You're welcome.
This is a man's world.
Or whatever. I am not Doc Blalock. What's up, everybody? One of the advantages of being part of the Madness Comic Network is when you can't show up, somebody in the network always has your back because the show must go on, people. You know what I'm saying. Ain't that right, Rocky? Oh, that was a yawn. What's up? You just woke up, dude? Come here. Come back. No, come back here. They're going to think come back over here. They're going to think I was talking to myself. You going to say hi to everybody? You got nothing? All right. He's got nothing today, people. You know. He just woke up. He's all yawning and shit. Look, I'm not doing this show alone. You guys know him. You love him. Play the theme. I have lost control of my computer. I cannot play anything. Oh, there.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Gordon Shumway, nice to meet you. Interested in a new Buick?
Nonsense. I've not yet begun to defile myself.
I'll make you famous.
Hey.
You're gonna make them famous, right?
Oh, always.
You gotta say the words, man.
I'll make you famous.
What's up, my friend?
What's going on, brother?
Somebody cracked a whip. Pop has to go to work.
Oh, I hear you. I mean, telling the folks at home, my dilemma. I thought for sure I was going to be late, and luckily I was not.
I just play a few extra opening videos, give you a chance. I think you'll be in real soon, if not right, during the videos. Our sponsors are cool.
Heck yeah.
That's right. And they step up at the right time. Today, our guest is one of those sponsors, Tim. We're going to talk about what he's got going on.
Nice.
But, this show is this show. And it wouldn't be this show if we didn't have a little discourse, do a little meme review, have a little great moments. It's a Doc show. We got to lay it out there the right way.
We got to lay it out.
I just want you to know I'm here to raise a little hell, baby. Oh. Get to show Doc how this show's supposed to be.
Oh, he'll love that.
It still includes coffee, right?
Still includes coffee.
Still includes coffee.
We got the coffee.
Now, I'm going to say hi to the people in chat. We got Albo over there.
Abo, Halder, how are you guys?
Halder, what's going on? Doc is having bureaucratic issues right now. And Doc hates bureaucratic issues. And he's like, Pop, will you do this? And I was like, I got you, bro. Here you go. That's how we do it.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't envy him right now.
No, I'm dude. I got to go back to messing with these doctors again next week and talk about procrastinating.
What are they doing?
Well, I mean, they still ain't even addressed my issue yet.
Really?
Yeah. Supposed to go in last month and we're really short-handed. Can we reschedule? Sure. A month fucking later? Come on.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It is what it is. Whoa, focus. It is what it is. When I get around, when I get to the point where, man, I don't want to deal with them people either. But when I get to the point where I have to, I will. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Doc probably like me, waits to the last minute. But yeah, how is life in your neck of the woods, Mr. Hurley?
It's hot. We got a heat advisory going on.
We keep getting those here. When I go out on my afternoon walk, and it's the same walk that I've always taken. It doesn't. It's like I'm not getting home going, God, it was fucking hot today. I mean, it's a summer day.
Well, here in southern Georgia, it is muggy as all hell.
It's a summer day, right? Just like last year. Yeah. Summer day, just like last year, about this time, right? It's like we keep getting these excessive heat warnings, and I'm like, it's no different than it was before. Why is it excessive now?
You guys got the Great Lakes to help you out.
I'm just saying, why? They send us these excessive heat warnings, and I'm like, yeah, it's in the low 90s. It's June. What?
I guess they figure if it's happening in other parts of the country, it's like it must be happening there. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. When we get the excessive heat warning for our county, and it's like, I don't see it. I don't see it. It seems to me like they're just pushing that propaganda a little bit too much on everybody.
It's global warming.
Well, I mean, whether or not the climate is changing doesn't have a whole lot to do with us. That was happening before we were here. Probably going to keep happening after we're gone.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like you can't tax it away. You can't stop going away. How about quit making so many concrete fucking islands in the middle of where trees are supposed to be?
Yeah, you know.
Global warming by cutting down trees and putting up asphalt, You know, I mean, and it everywhere.
Hey, Carrie, how are you?
Hi, Carrie. Hello. Doc does look like me today. Pretty, isn't he? I could put the Doc avatar up and sit there and crumble. It is what it is. Doc has this whole slew of memes, and now that Carrie's here, we can get on with the Now, according to Doc, these are fresh pick memes. I don't know. I send him some every now and then. He doesn't always use them. I have no idea what's loaded up in here, people. So, what the heck is this? How Dollar General employees be when you pull up. Shit, that's Walmart and everywhere now.
I know, right? Like,
only it ain't a cigarette. It's a vape pen or something. What else we got here? Oh, this was me.
I lay here and wonder where it is I went wrong. I think it was the day I met the damn redhead.
I love you, Lisa. You know I love you, baby. Melody. No, man, I don't even want. I better stop because the list could be long. What else we got here? What else? Come up, man. My mouse and my computer are just not working today. You can take this one, Tanner.
Okay. Sex ed classes in the school should be listening to a baby cry for 6 straight hours while watching Peppa Pig on repeat. Well, there's a lot of truth to that. That would be birth control.
I ain't gonna shit. Grandparents got to deal with that.
Yeah.
No, Carrie, I'm not pulling up the shorts that you think I would rock. Although I would rock them, but like I said, I'd fall out of them as well. They'd be no good to me. Might as well wear nothing. What do we have? Oh.
Welcome back, Abba.
Yeah, okay. Getting your workout, I guess. Uphill lunges, right? Right? Ken?
Yeah.
Uphill lunges. That's what they called it.
Yeah.
4 steps at a time, boys.
4 steps at a time. I almost gave a fuck. Scared the shit out of myself.
At least once a day. At least once a day. I catch myself almost giving a fuck. What else do we got here?
Breaking. Scientists discover a technology that turns plants into delicious meat without any factories, synthetic chemicals, or seed oils. Or do they?
It ain't Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying. Okay. SpongeBob is worse.
Where's the beef?
I'm sorry if I'm having a problem putting up your comments. Like I said, my internet, my computer is just like totally bogging down right now, and I do not know why. Do not. Oh, what else do we got?
I got that one pretty quickly.
Look at that. Yeah. I think we found a theme for the day.
I think so.
English.
Motherfunkle. Here's a little song I wrote called "If You're Not on a Government Watch List by Now, You Should Be Ashamed of Yourself." Frontier.
If you're not on the government watch list by now, you shouldn't be ashamed of yourself. If it's a song, you got to sing it. Close small businesses. Here's our plan, boys. Force them to lay off their employees. Reopen business and rehire employees. And call it record job growth.
Oh.
Except now there's still a bunch of people at home without jobs.
Yeah.
That just don't care because the government just like started giving them shit.
What did you do during the erosion of our democracy? I shared some white hot memes with a small group of like-minded friends. Damn straight.
White hot. Like white hot memes. What else? There are 3 left. Let's see if we can get a big winner out of one of these. Come on.
If you catch Cinderella backwards, it's about a woman who learns her place. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I did that on purpose to try and make me and Tanner look bad. Doc.
Oh, boy. Okay.
There's over there married going.
Woo. Look at me. I'm gay now.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Yesterday, I completed a chore I've been putting off for 4 months. It took me 20 minutes. I will learn nothing from this.
You know, I had one of those things this morning.
Really?
Yeah. Well, Rocky has this habit of like sleeping halfway under my bed, like with his feet out, but under the bed. And when he sheds, he just leaves a fucking fur pile under there, right?
Yeah.
So I put empty Geminis under there. I pulled the dusty, furry, empty Geminis out from under my bed this morning and put them in the garbage. It was bad, dude.
The dust bunnies are real, huh?
He's over there right now. His feet sticking out from under my bed. I just swept that shit out and cleaned everything out. He's right back to me. Right back.
See, Carrie says, did you guys see the video on Facebook where this lady shows a button in a car and it says, if you get in a car accident, this button undoes it? I wish. No, I have not seen that video, Carrie.
You guys want to see the kind of stuff Carrie sticks in my inbox?
Oh.
You wanna?
What? I'm curious. What kind of stuff?
You want to see the kind of crap she puts in my inbox? I'll show it. I ain't scared. She puts this in my inbox and she says, Pop, she'd rock these. And granted, I would, but I'd fall out of those.
Who wears short shorts?
I'd fall out of those. I'd catch a ticket over that.
What do you call a blonde that dyes
their hair? We don't know what you mean.
Nope.
AI?
Well, that statement sounds like something AI would have made up.
and yeah, I don't have no control over the memes that Doc loads. That's on him. He doesn't use what I send him half the time either. So.
I know. I sent him one the other day.
One more look, because Carrie likes it. There you go. There you go. One more look.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Totally. It's like, Conan the Barbarian, that Canadian tuxedo.
Now she's trying to act like you would give a shit if I wore them.
Now, I'm a live and let live kind of guy. I mean,
I'd have no opinion if she asked me that question and be like, do I think you should wear them? No. Maybe ask his tanker buddies. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, I got a lot of junk in the trunk. So, I mean, if I turned around, you'd get an eyeful.
You see, that's what I said. It's like, I don't think those could hold me, but yeah, no. There'd have to be like some kind of a tie-up or something.
Gary, my wife says that one all the time. Actually, I'm very familiar with that one.
Yeah.
So I make coffee every morning.
Digging a hole.
Digging a hole? What kind of hole? Oh, I'd rock them. Yeah, totally.
See, and his wife would appreciate it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
The grandkids the FBI or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I can't. Sorry, can't rock those. What's up, Grey Wolf?
Hey, Grey Wolf.
So, Tanner.
Yeah.
We have a great moment today.
We do have a great moment today.
Shit. I don't know where that thing is. Where's that thing? I got the meme review. Ah, there it is. Are you ready, peoples?
I am ready. Greetings and salutations. I'm Tanner Hurley with another great moments in comics history. And today we are going to be talking about Steve Mannion. Okay, so what I have here is one of the sketchbooks from 2012. And if you don't know about Steve Mannion, he did books like Strange Pirate Tales, but he's best known for his character Fearless Dawn. And if you don't know about Fearless Dawn, I ask that you climb out from underneath that rock and check out some of what I have to offer, because this is amazing art right here. Okay, he's a graduate of the Joe Kubert Art Institute, and Steve has a style that's reminiscent of early cartoons, you know, the Max Fleischers, the early Disney, that kind of style with a retro cartooning style, which you can see heavily here in the Strange Pirate Tales. kind of a Ralph Bakshi.
I do not think I have any of those, Tanner.
Oh man, Asylum Press puts them out. I'm telling you, yeah.
Come on, Frank.
Frank, yeah, Frank. It's one of Frank's books, you know. But yeah, it's great artwork.
I got Warlash. I got those ones.
I got those too, and actually, Steve did some Warlash. I want to say Noir. I'm not 100% though. But I mean, this guy, phenomenal artist.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Phenomenal artist. I mean, I've seen his Batman. You know, I showed you one. It was kind of the scary Batman.
Right.
But here's a good one. I mean, come on, DC.
Oh, yeah, beefy Batman. That's
beefy Batman. This is what Batman should look like. You know, Marvel. I could see him doing Creature Commandos, or some of the old Marvel monsters, like how about the original Ghost Rider? I mean, that would be great to see. I think he draws the pretty ladies. I mean, it's almost got a Dave Stevens cartoony-esque appeal to it. It's good work. It's speaking of, there's an ode to Dave Stevens in there with the Rocket Girls. Yeah, Mad Magazine. Harley Quinn.
Yeah, see, I've seen that image before. I know that image.
But yeah, I mean, actually, I got more. Just great stuff, So if you're not familiar with Steve's work, go out there to asylumpress.com and check him out. It's Fearless Dawn. Just really great stuff.
Most excellent. Thank you, Tanner, for another. What they call those things? Now, I got to ask you, Tanner.
Yeah.
Is Satellite Girl done? Is that one over?
That one is over. Yeah.
And fulfilled and all that? All good?
It will be fulfilled.
Not fulfilled. I mean,
I'm just waiting on the quote right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because, for those of you who don't know, that was solid. Looking forward to that. We talked to Tanner and his partner here a while back. It was fun, good show. Tanner, I'm going to take a little break because that's what Doc would do about now. And
okay.
Go get me a refill or something, right?
All right, let's do it.
Y'all check this out. And my
Oh, yes.
Stupid computer. So yeah, Tanner, we do have a guest for today.
Awesome.
That's going to be coming out here in a few. He is one of our sponsors, actually. You see, right there. Unpopular Comics. We're going to be talking to Christian. It's going to be good. Want y'all to hang out. I'm going to share not only his .com, but we're going to look at his, he's got a sign-up page for upcoming campaign. We've been showing you guys the video, for a little while now. He's from over there, Carrie. He's from on the other side of the pond, so it's dinner time there. Yes, we noticed your joke, Carrie. We did. We just. What was that one you posted earlier about almost gave a fuck? Yeah, I can't put that up on the screen. Come on. Think about it. What is up? What is up, Stephen B?
What's up, Stephen B?
My computer clicky is not working. I'll click it and it's like 5 minutes later something happens. I'm pretty sure it's because I have the document open. I'm proofreading Doc's novella right now.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to lose my place, so I just left the document open. But I think it's that Libra Word or whatever that's totally bogging down my whole computer. But without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we have our guest for the day, Mr. Christian Douglas. What's happening?
Hey, what's up, Pops?
It's all action, brother. How you doing?
What's up, man? Well, chilling, just fixing some issues that we have with the email list. So, it's always something fun to fix or to.
I do understand.
Fire you have to put out. You know how it is.
I totally understand. I think everybody watching understands that nothing goes as planned.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, it's been one obstacle after another trying to get the network set up the way I want it. Moving up to Roku and everything. And one obstacle after another, and we keep getting past one, and then another one. It's like, man, it's been the last couple months have been quite the roller coaster for us. But I wanted to thank you personally first for not just coming out to the show to promote your stuff, because people need to do that, but also for stepping up and helping us, sponsoring the network, helping us keep this thing going for another year, dude. Appreciate you, man. I can't say enough how much everybody in the network appreciates you, Cindy, everybody that's thrown in, Corissa, people that help keep the StreamYard paid for the year and keep us up and running, man. Thank you.
Glad to be part of the team, man. Glad to be. You guys do good work, so it's always important to support people that do what you believe in. Always put your money where your mouth is. Always say that. It's very
absolutely
important.
There you go. Grey Wolf said it's bad whenever I see Pinocchio's name Biden comes to mind.
Oh no.
Nothing to do with politics, this one. Nothing to do with politics.
But
Pinocchio in this case, sorry, I cover with my face. a girl.
The concept behind what you're doing, though, like the video that you play, it really does play into the direction that we're kind of going right now. And it's like,
this is something I told Laurie when I was in her program, that this is a story I started writing something like 9 years ago or something like that. When I started working in when I jumped, because I come from banking, but I jumped to SAS, to software, and I started working with Google, with YouTube, to be specific, back in the day, because I'm majoring in linguistics. So it was a program they wanted to train an AI they have for spotting, dangerous people on video and stuff like that, like language codes and certain things. And this is something that, as I mentioned before, 9 years ago, and normally Google works, well, like most of the major companies, what's called need-to-know basis. So whatever you're doing in Cam A, you don't know what's doing Cam B and Cam C or Cam D. You don't know what the person's doing the next door. So there I was saying, okay, these people are doing this today here in this very simple, very small place in Dublin. It's not even the main hub. The main hub is in San Francisco. So what will they be doing there? What are these people working on? And this is, as I mentioned before, 9 years ago. So what are they working now? What are they going to start working in 5 years or 10 years or 15 years? And the thing is that it popped up. Of course, it became part of the zeitgeist when ChatGPT came out and the journey and all that. But that's not even the tip of the iceberg. That's like, let me see. Let me find a good analogy for this one. Imagine that this thing is a tsunami, and the only thing you have heard is like the earthquake that came from like very far away. People are kind of like they saw like some bird flying. Oh, something's going on. That's it. And I don't want to scare anybody because I think that it's not going to be as bad as other people are prognosticating. But it's just a tool. At the end of the day, it's just a tool that we need to be comfortable with, study, learn, and because it's coming, it's already here.
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree with that. I know I've gotten in a lot of fights with a lot of artists because of my my open-mindedness, I guess, to the AI world. But it's like you said, it's a tool. It's meant to be used. I think a lot of the things that people are saying is very similar to when I remember back in the early 90s, when Photoshop came on the scene, and all the graphic artists. I remember my dad saying, oh man, these guys are complaining about Photoshop and they're going to ruin jobs, and he accepted it and shifted gears, and man, he's been a digital artist ever since. Doing
No, there's something that we'll be talking in our podcast too. This is several things. First, this is so people understand. This is like what happened with the music industry 10, 15 years ago. Napster happened, and then there were a lot of musicians that were trying to fight it. Oh no, we're gonna go to court and blah blah blah, and because it's very complicated to contain something like that. And the thing is that is gonna be 10 times that, because that was just one industry. This is gonna be permeate in all industry. This is like the invention of the computer. It's that kind of change, of shift. Hey, you were always working in a typing. Pops know what I'm talking about. People that have some certain age. That there was a moment that people were using typewriters, and they said, no, nobody uses typewriters anymore. Now it's this thing with a TV. I said, what? So it's like that. A shift like that.
I actually went to school to learn about computer programming and stuff way, way, way back before Windows existed.
Oh man.
Okay, command line DOS stuff. Okay, you did everything on the command line through DOS. I learned Quick Basic, DBase, all the original programs, right? When I graduated, Windows had come out and all that shit was obsolete. Everything I learned was stupid. Nobody cared.
Yeah.
And I realized right then that this computer thing was going to move way faster than school ever was. Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to continue to move faster. And my thing is, wherever you make your money, but don't do it at the expense of somebody else. Okay. If you're going to use an AI program to create art, use a legit one where the artists actually donate their art to the learning process of the AI, not the ones that go scrape shit off the internet and just steal people's art. Okay, find the legit ones. If you want to use an AI program, use a legit one that actually uses legitimate art that the artists are okay with being used to teach the AI. Then you can go be mad at them artists for teaching AI, but that's a different thing, okay? You know what I mean? The end of the day is the people that are mad are the ones that are they see their own art and somebody else is making money off it.
Yeah.
And I understand that completely.
Of course, okay? Of course. No, that's something that's gonna be sorted with legal battles for years.
It should be sorted on the inside. You should know. That's what I'm saying. If you use a legit AI company that uses legit art that's actually donated for the purpose of teaching the program.
Well, I remember getting a thing from DeviantArt where they asked me if, I would consented to my art being used. Yeah. And, I said, absolutely. I think it's fascinating personally. So, I mean, if my skill in some way, shape, or form, influences, something, some technology, technological breakthrough, I think that's kind of cool personally.
No, and I think for the most important thing what Paul was saying is that if you're making money out of it, if you use it for teaching, if you use it for improving your technique, if you use it for things that you do deem boring and repetitive, and what's the issue with that? And the thing is that this is a technology that's going to permeate everything, as I mentioned before. It's not only art, everything, medicine, legal system, computing, of course, distribution channels, everything. Which is so powerful.
Me personally, I'm no artist. I'm no graphic designer. I'm no graphic artist, but I find myself having to make thumbnails and stuff like that for the network, right? Mm-hmm. I find myself using Paint 3D of all things to make my thumbnails because I'm not a graphic designer and I'm not going to download all this other stuff and try to learn it just to make some damn thumbnail, right? But at the same time, I couldn't go draw these things. I couldn't create these things without that program. Mm-hmm. So am I using AI? Well, kind of. I mean, I didn't create those fonts. You see what I'm saying? It's like, for me, I'm using those things. I kind of have to. I got to make a thumbnail for the show.
Yeah.
Right? I mean.
No, and at the end of the day, it's as I mentioned, because I see very similar to the music thing. Where people believe the majority of the big audience, let's call it, people not involved in the world, they don't really know how the work that it takes, the year that it takes, the grind, the pain, the learning curves, etc. And they say, "Oh, this is I can take it. Culture is free, everything is free." No, somebody's work. So that's the main thing. Because it was like Pops I was saying, that everybody has this honest approach to things. That we need lawyers, courts, policemen. We are
right.
So I don't want to be pessimistic about it. I think it's going to be a very, very important tool, and everybody needs to jump in the wagon and check. And of course, if somebody's making money off of your thing, for sure, take it to whatever you need to take it for. Take all the legal action that you need. But this is not going to go away anytime soon, people.
No, it's not going away. I think everybody's like kind of drawn their line with it. The people that are going to use it are going to use it. The people that aren't going to use it aren't going to use it. The people that are open-minded like Tanner are going to try to find ways to use it that don't infringe on other artists or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, go with your conscience, man. I mean, I'm not going to promote somebody who goes out and makes an AI comic based on stolen art. I'm not going to promote that guy. You know, I mean,
everything we did is 100% old fashioned. Even the artist I'm behind is Claudio Sanchez, a fantastic artist from Spain.
Let's talk about this. What is Pinocchio? Pinocchio, guys, not Pinocchio. Pinocchio. What is Pinocchio?
It's the first issue of the second volume of the Unpopular Tales, and the whole idea with the Unpopular Tales is take a classical folk tales and put it in the 21st century with a topic that we can all relate, that is close to our close to the situation. In this case, it's obvious, it's AI. So you have Geppetto is the grandson of the war, the conflict we call it, and of course the human being lost. And he's been working for years secretly in a bunker underground to create a machine that looks like can look like a person, to try to balance these two camps. No, that they don't want to reconcile. They don't want to talk. They don't speak to each other. They're just fighting and bickering and so you can say how some. It's true that I didn't realize until I kind of like finish it, and then we were doing all the arts and all that it's kind of like the situation where right now they're like everybody's in a band and everybody's fighting against each other, and there's a lot of people like in the middle say, hey, what's going on? So there's nothing like that in the comic. It's true that there's some trace of that. So the whole idea is to take a classical tale and put it in the 21st century with a new spin on it. With the first one we did was Red Riding Hood. Our idea there was the violence against women, all type of violence, for example. And this spin-off is going to be number 2. It's 4 issues. We start the crowdfunding for issue 1 on July 18th. It's going to run for a whole month, and we hopefully to get funding. And then our idea is to do 2 numbers a year, more or less. And that's something, that rhythm that indies would tend to have. Maybe you're lucky, you make 3 books a year, but that's like a lot of luck. Because it takes time, and normally for the majority of us, it's not our main source of income. So we do it on the side. So it's whenever you have free time. And so our idea is that it's 2 numbers a year, and 4 numbers, do a trade back and finish the story. That's
very nice.
So this is the sign up for the upcoming book, but I also want to drop us over to your .com and show everybody what's over there. So let me pull that up too. Yeah.
You have the dossier I sent you, Pops. You have that? Because I give it to Doc. I can give it to you, no worries, if you need it. Because there you can see like pages, you can see the characters. It's a pretty cool one. So
wow!
If you don't have it, just
I got this. I got the stuff. I mean, you sent me a couple links, so you know. I mean,
that's a website. That's a website.
Let's go ahead and check out the website.
If you go to Kickstarter, you can see the characters there.
There you go. All right, cool.
So that's the project.
There we go. All right. See if I can bang it out a little bit.
That's Little Man. That's Ishtar. That's Lex. But let me give you the dossier so you have it, because even there you have even like pages and stuff like that. So
very nice.
So you can see the real thing. Alrighty, there you go. Put it here. That's something we're in pre-production now. That's sure we're gonna hopefully shot next year. It's a noir, and it's kind of based on the first comic. So our idea is like to expand, to do other things, like to do some animation, to do short film, to merchandising based on the
very nice
on the IP. Yeah, little by little. That's the whole idea.
I don't know what that thing said that I just clicked OK on, but I just clicked OK on something without reading it. Smack!
That's it. That's a dossier. So that's one of the images. That's one of the panels of the story. And if you scroll down about the characters I mentioned before, Pinocchio is the main character. That's one of the artificial intelligence, because she learns through programs that she has in her BIOS that help her with special tasks. And for example, this first one that we get introduced in this story is E2, and he trains her mainly for combat, equilibrium, balance, and speed, stuff like that. But there are going to be more as she progresses. This little man is one of her. She met her in the dumpster. That's where she started. And this is used to be a mechanical, industrial robot for heavy machinery. And then you have Ishtar, that she used to be an ex-sex worker, because normally that's what you think. That's going to be a big industry in robots. Huge. It's already huge, and we're not even there. So it's going to be. So it's the next one. And Lex is one of those like similar to like a Roomba, but very, very tune up, because he has guns and he can, well, we will see. There's a lot of surprises with that robot, Lex. Then it's the plot. They're going to script it down, which is too small so you can see it. And then you have the pages. If you scroll that one, because that's the 4 numbers. So that's the first page.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Dumpster is inspiration from Blade Runner 2049. And the whole idea is that that's where the first story takes place, in a dumpster where all the robots. It's like a kind of like a place for misfits and people who don't want to participate, who don't want to fight, or who are tired of fighting, or who are wounded, and just it's a place where people go and nobody talks about the war or the conflict, and then just being peaceful.
It's the island of misfit machines.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
that's great. I love it.
Oh, I love the artwork. I mean,
dude, and the panel layout's unique as well. Yeah.
Oh, very much so. It's got a Ben Designé look to it.
I do like seeing different panel layouts, man. It's like, what can you do with it? I love it.
That's when it gets introduced to the first AI. Explaining what his role is gonna. He's gonna help her with as mentioned before, with training, combat, equilibrium, also to be able to play with physics, to know how things move and how she can move. Because of course, it's a machine. She can be programmed to do almost anything that she sets her mind to. Yeah, as I was mentioning before, Claudio is a traditional artist, so he does pencil and inks.
Oh, wow.
And he colors digitally, of course, like majority.
That's beautiful,
So
man.
we're gonna have pages, original pages on the crowdfunding, like
Okay.
one of a kind, the actual pages from the book, which is something very interesting that you can only find in places like that for people who like to collection those type of things to collect.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is that when she's in training, and it's like a VR system, but she feels like she's moving, but she's not really moving, you know. So of course, if somebody sees her from the outside, it looks like she's totally crazy, you know. Because you see, that's how a normal person will see it as Ishtar. They say, because she says, this girl's a little bit crazy. What's she doing? One of those, I don't know if you've seen it, one of those VRs that you think you're moving, but you're not really moving. You have like something on your feet that moves.
Yeah.
It's not the same idea, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And then if you scroll down a little bit more, there's something as a sneak peek of the cover that we haven't revealed yet. But hey, you can have that tweet.
That's good looking stuff, man.
That's gonna be number 2. That's when you start seeing her skin and all that, because she has this program that when she sees a human, she has some nanorobots that create a skin-like type of a layer, so she kind of looks like a human being, you know. This is something that happened number 2 that I'm not gonna reveal because it's important, because the skin is not complete, and that's the cover. The cover is done by a fantastic artist called David Benthal. He's a very wonderful artist from. He's just finished, for example, working on Alien, Romulus.
Oh,
so,
wow!
Yeah, he's a big guy. He worked in Jurassic Park. He has worked in Shogun. He has worked in a lot of places. Really
definitely has a background in design work.
Yeah, he works in cinema.
Very nice.
I'm just looking at those robotic forearms and hands are just badass.
And if you consume it, you will see that there are like a lot of parts, and there's a lot like cable work, and it's very, very detailed because she's not finished. She's not a finished robot. She's done by scrap things that Geppetto could find in the scrapyard. So she's not completely done. And throughout the comic, she's going to be evolving to becoming better, and more complete. Also as she progresses.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome looking stuff, guys.
So yeah, it's you see that, as I mentioned before, Lex is modified. You think he's like a Roomba or something, like a vacuum, but it's not like that. It's very mean, like every like all the small chihuahuas, they have really bad blood.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same idea,
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good looking stuff, man. Really good looking stuff.
Well, needless to say, I went on there and I signed up. So definitely let me know when.
I'm used to that. Thank you. We're gonna release the trailer for Independence Day, so July the 4th.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So because it's 2 weeks before we launch, but because we launched the 18th, so it's that Thursday. So hopefully you guys like it and back it up for sure. We're not asking for much. We're asking like 2.5K, mainly to cover printing and to cover marketing, stuff like that. Spoiler, and if anybody knows, in the indie comics, nobody's becoming rich or buying stuff. Mainly are surviving and getting the money to publish the things, because that's something from when I started, because I've been doing this for 10 years. This is my 7th book. That's the only aim that I have from the beginning. Say I don't want to put money in. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put all the time, all the effort, all the energy, but I don't also want to put my money too. I don't want to,
obviously.
At least that get. And also I love Kickstarter and crowdfunding. That's why I started doing it back in the day when it wasn't funny and there were no famous people doing it.
Yeah.
Because it's a fantastic tool to test if people really want something.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because of course a like or a comment is free, but when you actually ask people, hey,
put your money where your mouth is.
Exactly. So 5, 10, 20, 30. That's when you say, oh, okay. That's when you really see who's on the wagon, So that's it tests really how much can you expect of something. So I really hope that this one hits. Been working many years on it, and Claudio has done a fantastic job, and it's gonna be cool. We're gonna have a lot of surprises and perks and limited early birds too for the first 2 days. So
very nice.
I insist that people pay attention to it because it's gonna be cool. I know it's summer and everybody's outside and the weather is fantastic, but hey, pay attention to it.
Well, I can definitely see the quality that you put into it, and there's a lot of work, and it's beautiful. It speaks for itself.
Yeah. Claudio is fantastic. Claudio is fantastic, and there are things I haven't shown that you're gonna see in the trailer. For example, he has some splash pages that I dropped. I remember the first time I saw it, I cried. It was like, this is fantastic, dude. He's really good. So,
is there a place where people can pick up your previous work?
Yeah, that's the page you were showing before, the boldcatstudios.com.
Okay.
There you have, for example, Punk Droid. That's the one that you have the video, the trailer.
Yes.
And that was nominated for the heroic, for the best line art to 2023. That's
really
a really good book. And the story, the origin story of this character is in that book, for example. That's a 6-page story called The Girl Who Wanted to Be Real. And it's Geppetto explaining her why he created her, mainly. That's that story about. And the story ends when he gets out of the bunker. So the story ends exactly when this comic starts.
So yeah, you guys can go check out previous works, get involved, get to know what Christian's up to.
Shop, you will see it. That, for example, that's our distributor here in Ireland. That's Water for Comics. We're very happy because they got nominated for the Eisner Spirit Award for Best Store. So that was really, we just find out today. Really, really happy for them.
Oh, that's awesome.
And, yeah. The blog and all that. If you go to shop, if you go up, Pops, if you scroll, and if you go to, well, that's a girl from The Boys. Very fun, very, very cool. If you press shop, that's one of the, yeah, that's what we see. So you have that, the Punk Droid, you have it in Spanish and English, because we normally publish in 2 or 3 language. We also have it in Japanese, but it's not in that page, it's in the distributor in Japan. And you have the first one I mentioned before, the Popular Tales. We did a novel, that's the Lost File, and also we did, if you scroll down, that's the comic, that's the first one we did.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The Red Riding Hood comic.
Red Riding Hood one, yeah. That's our bestseller, man. That's our 3rd edition already.
Oh, wow.
3rd edition.
Yeah.
See, I'm coming in way too late on it.
Yeah, 2,500 copies we have sold of that comic. So yeah.
See, I'm coming in way too late on this. What is up, Geekmen? What's happening?
What's going on?
Geekmen is the newest addition to the network. Their show will be debuting on the network Friday night. They've obviously been doing it for a while, but their first network show will be on Friday night. Totally looking forward to that. It's a movie review show, pretty much. Toys, other stuff. A lot of fun, man. Go check it out. They got a channel, Geekmen, Masters of the Thunder Nerds, on YouTube. Go check it out.
Very easy thing.
It's all action around here, Christian. I got to do my thing. You know, you're a sponsor. You get it. See?
It's important. Plug.
Plug away.
It's all action around here. It's what we do. But yeah, they got a cool. I went and checked it out, man. They got a cool ass bunch of different shows they do. You know, they're bringing the ADHD show to our network, or AHD. I'll get it right. I'll get to know it, Geekman. I promise. I'll get to know it. There's so much stuff going on. You guys, you know. And then Doc says, "Hey, can you do the show for me on Wednesday?" Sure, I can.
What's the plated cover sculpture?
Yeah, that's the sculpture is from the comic, the Punk Droid.
Okay.
If you go up, you will see that it was one of the perks from the previous book, and it's actually the cover of the book. It's
okay.
3D printer. You see, with the goat and the glasses and all the thing, and it has like Asimov laws on the tab. It's a really cool sculpture.
Really cool. Heck yeah.
Nice. Done in it's called polyethylene or something like that, or
okay, yeah.
Different kind of plastic that they do it, and it was sculpted by 2 of the guys that work in the anthology. They are really good sculptors. Victor Marin, he also works in cinema, and a friend of mine called Eduardo too. That he's a traditional sculptor. He worked with clay, but now he's doing also like 3D stuff. So
3D modeling. Cool.
Yeah. You can see in the plate, even the horns, because you see that the one that goes out.
That there.
Yeah, you see the horns are out, and you see the glasses, and the sculpture is pretty cool. And we put it like that so people can paint it whatever they want. You know,
heck yeah.
Probably gonna organize like a contest of like best painting on that, so that will be fun. Hopefully. After we finish with the comic, we can do.
So yeah, come over here to the .com, get the stuff that you need to be caught up, and then jump on this campaign when it starts, guys.
Seriously.
Yeah. You don't need the previous book to understand this one. We want it to be a standalone. We always do that. Right. People, hey, when I'm Marvel, you have to buy 10 issues to understand what's going on, because that's bullshit. So, but hey, of course, it will give you more information. For example, on Punk Droid, I have 3 stories there because that's an anthology. It's a cyberpunk anthology. I have 3 stories there, and all those stories that I have are all in the same universe.
Very nice.
Of Pinocchio, and one of the stories, spoiler, will appear in Pinocchio probably in number 3. Probably not for sure, number 3. So, yeah. That's another traditional artist. That's Samuel. That's Claudio. That was a story that Claudio did for the for the anthology. It's called Redundant. That's the story manga style. It's pretty cool because all the book you read right to left, and then the last story you have to flip the book upside down. So you read right to left. Yeah,
just like here in Japan.
I like it. I like it.
I like it.
No, the books have a lot of perks like that. For example, one of the stories all in Japanese, except like the last page, they explain why. So it has a lot of quirky things like that. So it's a pretty cool book, that one.
Heck yeah.
And the thing is that everybody, every time we go to any con, stuff like that, people get shocked all the time. So, oh, okay, this is an indie book now. Yeah, of course. No. Indie doesn't mean that it's bad quality or shitty one. You know? So
look at that.
Hey, Doc, no worries, man.
There's our boy. He's there. We done you proud, Doc. We done you proud today. I promise.
For sure. So yeah, that book was not so much of was nominated for the Heroic Award for Best Line Art out of like 700 other contestants.
Very nice.
We're very happy. Yeah, thank you. I'm really good players there. People from Image, from My Little Pony, from Vertigo too. So yeah, and then like traditional artists too. So it's a pretty cool book. 13 stories, that one.
Man, how many pages are these books?
The anthology is 125.
Okay.
The hardback. The novel is 230, I think. It's 200 something. I don't know exactly the page count, but it's 230. It's a thick one. And the comic is 40 pages.
Very nice.
Yeah, 40 pages.
Now, I am a comic book collector. Are there any of those first prints left anywhere, Christian?
No.
From the anthology, ask, don't you, Tanner? You know I'm gonna ask.
From the anthology, yes, we still have some copy of the first print from the first, because because normally we do minimum like 500, and that we did 1,000. So we still have a couple of places too, but the other two no. The other two are the Red Riding Hood that's the 3rd edition, and the novel that's the 2nd edition. So, so those two we don't have. But the last one,
I had to get in on give me a pump drive before they're in 3rd edition too, right?
Yeah, that's what we hope. That's a very beautiful book.
We get to bring him back out, Doc. Don't worry, we get to bring him back out. This one ain't launched yet, so.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna bother you probably next month. So
good.
But see, that's one of the things, though. I like to cover a book in pre-launch.
Yeah.
I like to be there when you launch it. I like to be there throughout the campaign promoting. I like to be there at the end and show off the received product. You know, do an unboxing of it live. I like to cover a campaign beginning to end.
Yeah. The book is already done. So much so that I'm just reviewing the corrections. So probably gonna send it to printing before the campaign starts. And so probably gonna receive it through the campaign because we know that it's a good product and it's gonna go well. And so we're and as I mentioned, it's not a lot of funds that we're asking for. So knock on wood, that it's gonna be easy to reach. And the thing is that we are lucky that we have recurrent backers and recurrent customers, so that's always good. And so we are confident. But please subscribe to the pre-launch page and pay attention to the social media and to the web page, and especially social media. That's what we're gonna do the majority of the promotion. Yeah. That's the authors and the stories of the anthology. You have people from Mexico, people from the US, people from Europe. There's a couple of artists from Japan too. So
actually, I recognize a couple of those names. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, for sure.
We know Greg. We know Mary Bellamy. We know a few of these people. Carlos, yes.
JR too, probably JR Harris.
Yes.
Yeah, the indie community is fantastic. That's one of the things I remember when I started back in the day, that the majority of people are cool, help each other and support each other. That's always something I think it's a big important thing of whatever industry you have, that you have a scene, support group, people that are in the same page as you or doing similar things to you, that you can, give tips and help each other. I think it's very important. There's no man is an island. You need to have a community for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly.
Well, I can guarantee you everything we done was born of bad circumstance. This group, my little Facebook group, I didn't have a YouTube channel or nothing. I had this little Facebook group called the Comic Related Madness. And we used to come out and go, hey, look what I got. Look what I got today. Hey, I was at the LCS. Look what I picked up. And that's all the group was about. People would just come out, either take pictures of what they scored or do little videos. And that was what the group was. And then the big C, the COVID shut down all the cons in 2020. And my little Facebook group became a promotional networking group, which turned into YouTube and Twitter and grown and, just keeps growing. But it was because of that. It was because everything got shut down that I started using my platform to try and help people get seen.
Yeah.
That's
when I met you guys, because I remember that I met you through Laurie and Timothy, and that's what I said, oh, okay. And that's when I started watching the programs and all that, like the Pale one with Laurie and Timothy's one. And I said, okay, these people, and that's when I decided, yeah, well, they're doing good work, so let's put some advertising there for sure. So
I would definitely be looking forward to promoting this. Do you have a launch party set up?
Yes. The 18th, we have the 18th is gonna be 4:30 EST to start, which is 9:30 here in Dublin and in Europe mainly, and we're gonna go at least a couple of hours for sure. And it's gonna be live drawing. Claudia's gonna draw something live through the launch party, and hopefully the idea is if we have a nice group, we can like raffle that one and give it away.
Oh, very nice.
Well, I was gonna say, if you want to do it through our studio, we can send it out to 8 different destinations.
Yeah, we'll see. That depends on how many people show up. Because remember the last time we had a launch party, the majority was like the artists themselves. So we'll see. But there's definitely an event on Facebook, on the group, on the Popular Tales.
We would just add your group and then go to our group, go to our YouTube, go to our Twitch, go to our Twitter. Just send it out as many places as we can live.
Yeah,
to get you as many backers on day one as possible. We actually do that. If you go look we have a playlist that shows all of our previous launches and countdowns, because that's one of the things I really love to do on the network is kick things off and help people get that first initial boost.
Yeah.
So
and it's very important. Everybody knows about crowdfunding. The most important moment in any crowdfunding is the first 48, 72 hours by far.
Yes.
Because if your crowdfunding doesn't do at least 25, 30% in that 24 hours, you are doomed. You have a big problem. That's the event.
For me, I was going to say, it's really simple to set up. We just have you come in and add your Facebook to our studio, and then when you set it up, we send it to yours, to ours, to everywhere. To me, the more eyes you can get on it,
yes, please.
When it's launching, when it's taken off, the more eyes you can get on it, the better. And then we like to do countdowns too. The last hour, go out for the last hour and remind people this thing's almost over. Come get some. So I like to cover both ends of it if possible.
No, normally those are the two most important: the first 2 days and the last 2 days.
Yeah,
that's where we have like 60 or 70% of the pledges those 4 days. Yeah, the rest is like the valley of death.
Most definitely. So if you'd like to add what we can offer to it as well, just let me know. We'll set you up.
I will give you you have the link to the video. I will let you know when you can play it. And of course, for sure, that's because I think the video was really nice work. That took like a month to finish up.
Oh, wow.
With some friends of Red Blue Studios and also Claudia help and a couple of friends and musicians help too. And it's pretty cool.
Well, I know your Punk Droid video was epic.
Yeah. yeah, that was a more work even. Because there were more animation, was longer, was more complicated to do. But yeah, no, we want to have a nice video always. Always pay special attention to that. For
Do
sure.
you use StreamYard to do your broadcast?
Normally, I do it on Restream. I don't do it with StreamYard.
Okay, so like if you sent me an invite to just show up, could I add my destinations like you can? Okay,
sure.
I'll tell you what. You just send me an invite beforehand. I'll add my destinations. I don't even have to be there, but then it would be going out to all of our places too, right?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That works just as easily,
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll do it now so I don't forget.
Heck yeah.
And you know how it is. When you have a campaign, you have like 350,000 of things to remember.
Oh God, absolutely.
You said that was on the 18th?
Yeah, 18th of July. It's a Thursday.
At 4:30?
4:30 EST. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is I give you the link. That's the link for the event. I give you on the chat. That's the link to the event. And then you can put it. It's already scheduled, so you can put all the socials there and everything. For sure. And we will gladly have you. We're going to be there a couple of hours, at least until, I don't know, 6 or 7 EST, something like that.
Okay.
Because we don't want to be too late because,
Oh, sure.
The next day. and Claudia has little kids, so we cannot be too late. But we're going to be there for a couple hours for sure.
Okay. Can you send that link to my Facebook, though? Because I won't be able to get back in here to get it.
For sure. There you go. At the event.
Cool. All right. Because then I'll just know. It'll tell me right before, like 15 minutes before you're going live. I'll get a little notice here, and then I'll just go over there and add myself. Then but I have to have the link.
Cool beans.
Sweet.
For sure.
Dude.
And of course, Tanner will also invite in, and Doc and everybody. And please come.
Oh yeah, I wrote it down on my calendar, so
we'll have free things.
I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, no, it's then the thing is that another thing I can give you some heads up here. We're going to NYCC this year. We have a booth there, so we're gonna premiere in New York. So
nice.
Yes,
New York Comic Con, guys. He's gonna be there.
Nice.
All you East
Coast.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So that means you're flying over the pond.
Yeah. 7-hour flight. So yeah.
Do you have like friends in New York, somewhere you can kick it with? People you can kick it with?
I think like 5 years almost in New York. So yeah, I have a couple of friends there for sure. Some family there. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting trip. I haven't gone in like a long time.
Hey, you people, you friends of his, take care of him while he's here. Make sure he knows he had a great time. Make sure he goes home happy. All right? And all you comic book fans that see him at New York Comic Con, buy something from him so he goes home happy.
Yes, please. The idea is that we're gonna take some pages too of the comic to New York Comic Con too. We're not gonna put all in the crowdfunding. We're gonna save a couple of them for the live show because there's some really, really nice material there from crowdfunding.
Oh yeah,
material there. So and he does normally like 2 folders size. So let me show you one. I have one here so you can see.
Okay. He's gone. He's back.
Okay, 1 second. Let me take out the
kill that
background so you can see it. Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
For a comic book we published in Spanish in Spain, and this is one of my characters called Lizard and Sue, and it's kind of like a whole story about 2 kids that get trapped in a book, and in that universe, it's a couple of monsters that help them and stuff like that. So this is like the city, so you can see the details of how it works.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
Nice.
That's the map of the city. Rose in the car and all that. So and you see that the car, this is their car. The car is like it has a dragon like pulling it out. It's just very weird, very cool. So no, he's, as I mentioned, fantastic artist, really really good. I always call him like my right hand. This is really good.
There you go.
Man, that's awesome.
All right, people, we're approaching the end of the show. I just want you to know, anytime you see us live in the madness, we expect you to drop your links over there, because we pretty much figure mostly just comic fans be watching us anyway, so you might as well drop your link over there. If you don't have a wrench on the Madness YouTube channel, just ask. I give them to everybody. You know, once you got it, you just drop them links. And it doesn't matter whose show it is. I just ask that people don't do it during launches and countdowns, because those focus on those people.
Yeah.
You know? So any other time, no, man, you see us live, drop your links, let people know who you are and what you do. Get familiar with each other, with other shows, with the audiences on other shows. So, you know, every show has a different audience. Every playlist is a different show. Tanner, do you got anything? Any last questions for Christian? I don't want to.
Oh no, I'm looking forward to the event. I mean, I want to see it. I'm ready for this book. I'm a big fan of cyberpunk and all that kind of material. So I'm very excited for your next project.
Cool.
It's like a mixture of artificial intelligence, if you know the work from Kubrick, and with Bicentennial Man and Alita.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man,
there you go.
I know everything that you're talking about here. So
those
got
four.
me hooked.
Yeah, if you like those four, you're gonna love this one for sure. I guarantee it.
Now, there's also one thing, Christian, that I do personally whenever I have somebody on the show. I don't want them to ever leave the show going, man, they never asked me about this, or I never got to talk about that. Is there anything we didn't cover that you want to talk about before we leave?
No, not really. It's just that I don't know why the Euro Cup is playing now, but I don't think that's relevant. Because the US don't follow soccer, so
actually, I got two grandsons that are both one plays like at the junior level, 7-year-old, right out there playing.
Okay.
Wanted me to work with him all season long. Right, every day he'd come home from school. Grandpa, can you come out and kick soccer ball with me? Worked all season long. Finally, the game before the last game of the season, he went out and got his first goal.
Nice.
Open the floodgates. He got the next goal of the game. He just okay, I understand how it works now. I worked with him, man, and he was so proud of himself, dude. And, I mean, hey, teaching kids, whether it be art, sports, math. I got another grandson that's on the all-star baseball team, but also had the highest math score in his school.
Very nice.
So, it's like, it doesn't matter what you're teaching them, man. They're sponges. Give them good info. They'll grow to be good people.
Yep. It's important. But here is huge. Here's the Euro Cup is huge, and the World Cup even worse.
Right.
So who you rooting for then, Christian?
Spain, obviously.
There you go. One of my grandson's favorite players is Ronaldo.
Okay, Portugal.
Yeah, so
he's still playing. He's like 39. He's still playing. He's like crazy. He's like the grandpa of all everybody there.
He's always coming down here. Ronaldo, grandpa, you talk about it. I don't know who that is. I do know, but I don't know who that is. I don't know nothing about no soccer. I'm trying to keep him focused on baseball. He made the all-star team, and if the all-star team wins this next tournament, then the regionals, then they go to the regionals, which could actually mean a trip to the Little League World Series. So
nice.
I'm all about up in that boys' baseball.
That's one of the things I miss the most about the States, and I'm definitely gonna try to go to a game or whatever. Things are not always much baseball, but
something. Go to a football game or a UFC fight. Go to something while you're here,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
Events here are probably a lot different than events there.
Yeah, for sure. No, the
Unless you're
scale
in
is totally
Philadelphia.
different.
Go to Philadelphia. That'll remind you of home.
The scale is totally different. I still remember. The US is different. It's like you have always these big sizes for everything. I still remember that the only place in the world you can buy a gallon of soda is the US. Nobody else you can buy anything. It's crazy.
That's America.
Yep.
What can I tell you? You know.
That's for sure.
Christian, I want to thank you so much again, not only for showing up today and telling us about your project, but for sponsoring the network, my friend. We love what you're doing. Can't wait to promote it on a much grander scale once it's out there on the Kickstarter release. We'll be there, bro. We will be
absolutely.
Right back at you, Pops. I'm really happy to be here. I appreciate you guys' work, and I'm very happy to be a sponsor and also to up here. And please remember to hit out the page, the pre-launch page. You can have it. That's the link. It's on populartales.com. Or if you use the link that we have on the Facebook, on the Instagram, all that, or you can also go to that. That's a big one. Yeah. The project's Kickstarter, blah blah, the big one. We buy the URL because it's easier. People are gonna remember a lot easier than that log thing. So
right.
Yes, please.
Yeah, our newest show Friday night, right there. They talk movies, comics. Yeah, there you go. ADHD theater. I love it.
Okay, it's interesting. Never heard that. Okay.
So yeah, man, that'll be live Friday night, 9 p.m. Guys, check it out. I'm looking forward to it. I gotta get out of here. I got domestic stuff to do. I wasn't done cleaning my room. I just cleaned out from under my bed. You have
to clean your room, make a bed, Bob. Still,
man. I mean, it's all husky fur, Christian. It's just husky fur everywhere. You know what I mean? Because of Rocky.
Oh, your dog. Okay.
He's still laying over there too. He's been quiet the whole show. Rocky, come here, dude. No, he ain't even getting up. His ears went.
He ain't having it.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm cool right here.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Signing up for his pre-launch. Do that. Don't miss out, guys. You know we're going to be here talking about it, but you don't never want to miss out. And
yep, that's for sure.
I'm going
to follow up with the placement of that we have some followers on the Kickstarter because the algorithm they reward people, has a lot of people following the pre-launch page, then it makes them also watch it more carefully. So
makes sense.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
Peace out. I'm gonna play 2 of these ads again just because.
Heck yeah.
You know what's up.
Yay.
The future.
Thank you guys. Have a nice one.
The future.
You too.
The future. The final frontier. It has never been so uncertain as now. AI, VR, haptic wear, nanotechnology, mass destruction with a remote click. Now we are finally seeing the true potential and dangers of an ever-connected and overly policed hyper-technological world. Have we finally become the architect of our own demise? Is there still hope? Welcome to the future. Welcome to Punk Droid.
getting it done, getting it there. Critical plus logistics, getting it done, getting it there.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz
how to drive.
hands. Jazz hands.
Have a good night.